So we just woke up in this forest. It's around 7:30. We went to sleep at 2:30. So we had like 5 hours of sleep. But it was so cold in the night. I think it was like 2 or 3 degrees. I didn't really sleep that well. So now we're gonna find a place where we can wash ourselves a bit. Also gonna find some food. And then when we're all freshed up, we're gonna head to the yard to catch the split. I really hope we can make it there today, because I really don't want to spend another night in a cold forest. It's gonna be a nice day though. It's gonna be like 18 degrees, so it should be okay. The nights are just only cold. We're actually considering like sleeping in one of these. It would be pretty cool, but even as cold, I think. We are gonna be waiting. As you can see, there are already some trains standing there, but they're all facing the wrong way, and they also have electric locomotives. And the route we want to ride is only diesel, it's not electrified. This is a pretty chill waiting spot, but the only downside is that there's 3 trains in front of us, and we think that our train to that side is gonna pass. I mean, we think it has to, because these tracks are blocked. It's gonna pass on the left side. So when we hear it, we need to cross 3 trains. And the problem is, these locks, they have side mirrors. So we need to be careful and quick. So we waited here for about 4 hours or something, and nothing showed up. The yard is really dead, and it's weird because it's just a normal working day. But right now we're gonna go to the turn, because we can't see the turn from here. And we're gonna wait there, and we're gonna see if something comes from the other side, and if it goes slow enough to catch. If it goes too fast, we're gonna go back here. This whole house is infested with ladybugs. They're everywhere. Look, everywhere on the walls. Here, like the whole inside is full. Look at this shit. Okay, train coming there. From here on, it's a single track until station further up the line. 10 minutes with passenger train. That station has multiple tracks with the purpose so freights can side for a passenger. So we're gonna be waiting there. So we're gonna take a passenger there now. If it drives according to the site, it does, but I've noticed they take the schedule with a grain of salt here. That's the look there, because here, like, really nothing showed up. Nothing. So yeah. So we arrived in the next town, called Plaszki. The town looks pretty desolated. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that there is a big abandoned factory here. When it closed down, people probably like moved out to find new jobs, and only the elderly people stayed. It's about 7 right now. Seems pretty dead and lights aren't even on. So that sucks big time because
One and 10. Oh.
In one and today. Tonight.
Samma löj.
In 6 hours. Okay.
So we just asked the guy if there was still a train in the direction of Split. And he said yes, there is apparently a night train. We're not gonna go to Split, of course. We're gonna take the train like 2 or 3 stations up the line where there is like a bigger yard. We saw on maps and other sites there were some freight standing there. So we're gonna go there, check it out, and probably also sleep there to catch tomorrow in daytime. The night train only comes at like 1. Right now it's almost 9. So we're gonna be waiting here for another 4 more hours. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait on a freight, and if the freight doesn't come, we'll take the night train. So today is day 4 of the trip. We slept in this abandoned building next to the yard. At night I heard some freights passing, but right now it's pretty quiet. Only the tankers that are moved by Sterling locomotive. We're gonna pick up, go downstairs, maybe get to a store, and then wait. The view's pretty amazing. So as we walked into this town, we noticed there were a lot of new built houses and also a lot of abandoned ones. And we walked some further and then we saw like all these buildings with bullet holes in them. So I did some research and apparently this place saw some very heavy action during the Croatian War of Independence. As you can see, a lot of these buildings have like these bullet holes in them, still visible from the war. Here they are all patched up, but you can still see where they shot at the building. It's pretty crazy because it was in 1990, so it's some pretty recent history. And you can still see a lot of traces from it. Even the police station was totally shot up with some pretty large bullet holes. They go all the way up here. They were under heavy fire. We got everything.
Something finally came. Let's not get it. Anybody on the platform?
Oh, it's stopping there.
Let's keep going back.
Let's run back, we don't have much time. You see people?
Yeah. Let's walk.
You really need to hide well, man.
Yeah, there's those. Which ones do you think are better to hide? No, slow down.
Why? They see us.
Which ones do you think are better to hide? Yeah, so that's it. Anybody watching?
I can't tell. I really can't tell. You wanna get it?
Of course.
Look down. There's no reason for him to stop here.
Good people. No more coming out.
No. Be careful with the shadow. You think we should move a few cars further?
Definitely.
So that shit's about to be kicked off. Yep. Maybe there is some station up ahead. Almost everything. You have an old one and a new one. There is the old road, there is the new road. Also every station building, you have the bombarded, broken one, and beside of us is a new built one. Not really good, but it's interesting to see. Didn't give a fuck. I think we should get off. You want to stay on?
This is the end.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna ride through.
Yeah? I think it's gonna stop.
Let's just see. Let's just see.
Let's get off.
There's a guy there. There's a guy there.
Yep.
Not looking, but he's just standing.
Yeah, right, but I think we're gonna stand here for a while. Let's just get off bow
Right.
and wait in between.
Alright, go. That's not good.
I just walk, maybe, no? So there was a worker checking in every hole of the wagons. Pretty sure it was for us, because we got like spotted by a man with a red flag who works for a rail company. We hopped off, sneaked away, and now we're gonna wait till it departs again to hop on if it's possible, if the guy's gone. They really don't take it too serious, so we can just chill here. But we need to really be alert, because I think it's gonna pick up speed pretty fast. Yeah, I really want to get on it. Luckily we didn't take the green wagons.
How the fuck were we supposed to know? That's the first time this ever happened to me.
Maybe the green wagons are going to Zagreb and these ones are going to Split, or opposite.
Oh boy.
Shit, man.
Now we're gonna fucking wait.
Yep. Okay, so right now we're still waiting on a freight in the direction of Split, the final stretch. I'm casually walking across the yard because apparently it's something you can do here. Alright, let's go away from the guy here. Normally there's something that should come, because yesterday we saw some trains running in the night. We've only seen like one train today, and that was our train where we were on. So yeah, we'll see. Literally the guy that was meant to be looking for us just walked past us at around 6. So we probably didn't care because the shift was over. But we were like sitting there covered in dust, with all in black, with those big backpacks and cameras. But yeah, he didn't care because he wasn't getting paid anymore probably. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait. Oh. Okay, so a little update. We were waiting for about 6 hours and nothing showed up. It was starting to get really cold and I decided to wait inside the waiting room, and I just dropped my backpack off. And suddenly the chief of the station comes in. He like says something to me in Croatian. I don't understand him, and I'm just explaining I'm going to Split. Like a little bit ignores me and walks away. I think alright, fine, weird. 10 minutes later, 2 police officers go into the building and they immediately start going to me. And they were like, hi, what are you doing here? And I was like, well, I'm traveling. He was like, are you alone? I was like, yeah, I'm alone. He said, can I see some documents? So I showed him my passport. Then he was like, and you are alone? I was like, yeah, I'm alone. I'm traveling to Split. He was like, yeah, it's really dangerous to travel alone. Then I asked him when the trains to Split go, and he takes me with him to the office of the chief of the station and gives me a little bit of information. And then he's like, okay, you can wait here on your train to Split, and they went away. And it was really weird because they were immediately going to me. They didn't even go to anyone else, and they asked me twice if I was alone. So I'm thinking they're suspecting maybe something, because yeah, we were spotted this afternoon. So I go to Shiey. Shiey was waiting on the other side of the yard. He was still outside, and we decided to go to a gas station to get some hot drinks to warm up a little. And when we arrived there, we see the cop car standing from the police officers. So it's fucked, because I told him I was alone. If I came with someone else, yeah, I had to explain it. So I quickly ran away because they were inside, so they couldn't see me running. And I like tripped over something, I don't know what. I fell pretty hard, and my knee and my wrist hurts and shit. But yeah. Now we're somewhere on the roof of a building. We have a pretty nice overview of the yard. We can see if something is coming. So yeah, the only downside is that the police is probably suspecting something. And I mean, they were just chilling at the gas station, so I think they have nothing better to do. Not much crime going on in this town, I think. So we need to be extra careful what we do. It's not the best way to end the trip, but I'm just really glad we did all the surfing, because it was really amazing. We saw so much, we did so much in just a short period of time. Now we're just gonna see if the last final stretch we can surf, or we take the passenger. Either way, I'm pretty happy with what we accomplished.